Welcome back, you guys. I hope you are as excited for this video as I am, because today we are going to be ranking the palettes from one of my top favorite brands, and it is Adept Cosmetics. So I told you guys after I reviewed the Emo palette, I would rank my Adept palettes, and this was not easy. Adept has one of the best formulas, especially shimmer formulas. I love their mattes too, but the shimmers are so freaking spectacular that they really just steal the show. So I have 10 palettes from them to rank today, so let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back, you guys. Thank you for being here. So if this is your first time here, my name is Heather and I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will stick around, and don't forget to click the bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. So you may ask, what is on my eyes? And it is the Murky Meadow from Unearthly Cosmetics. I love this so much. So I actually bought one and got one in PR. I bought one for a upcoming giveaway. Today it's upcoming, but by the time this gets posted, it may have already passed. I don't know. I'll link the video down below and you guys can see, but I love this so much. It's so beautiful. And I had so much fun today creating this look. I was like, this is too good not to film something else. So I was like, why not do the Adept ranking? So I'm going to quit jibber jabbing and we're going to get into the video. So a few of these palettes I did get in PR. And when we get to that, I'll pop it up here on the screen. And I do have a code with Adept Cosmetics, and it is AOML, and it will save you 10%. If you decide to use it, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I really do appreciate it. All of my links down below will be marked with an asterisk if they are affiliated. And that goes with all my videos. But let's go ahead and get into it. So I have 10 palettes here, and coming in at number 10, we have the Unity palette. Another thing I forgot to say, all of these palettes are good quality. They are being based off of like color preference and all of those things. I have not had issues with performance or anything with any of these, so keep that in mind. So as I was saying, we have the Unity palette. I really loved the blush palette that came out with this one too. Last I checked, this was on sale. This is the Duality, good for spring. I cannot wait to pull this out. I mean, it's almost time, but this palette is beautiful. It's giving me Rose Garden, and I love it so much. So this palette is really, really special because the shades are like metallic. I think there may be a few duos in here, if anything, but this is just so freaking stunning. They are like so highly reflective and just beautiful. Like so glossy and gorgeous. And I really love that they put 5 mattes in here as well. The reason this one ranks lower than the rest is because I do wish there were some lighter mattes in here. That's the thing with Adept. Like, I do prefer a more equal matte to shimmer ratio, but their shimmers are so good that I want them all in there, if that makes sense. So I don't know what I would take away to add more mattes, but I do wish that their palettes had more. I do like mattes in my eye looks, but these shimmers are so spectacular. I mean, look at this one, Peaceful Path. It's so pretty, but you'll see me lose my mind the longer we get in this video. But I do recommend this one. I also have looks up with it as well, and I think it is beautiful. I also love the packaging too. Coming in at number 9, we have the Element 115. Love the artwork. We love alien vibes here. So these shimmers are freaking incredible. Actually, I love this whole entire palette. I do wish there was a lighter shade, but this is so good. I wouldn't change anything about it. The shimmers are so beautiful. I recently did a look and I used this shade, and it's so pretty. It's quite unique to my collection. It's kind of like a blurple, but it's not. It's so freaking stunning. I love how this one has like really pretty, like, it's kind of like mermaid vibes. I think that's gorgeous, but the shimmers in here are so good. Like these two shades in the crease with this orange shade on the lid is so stunning. This shade, Reverse Engineer, is so good. I used that one recently too. So many of them. They just have such an incredible shimmer formula and it blows my mind. They create some of like the most gorgeous combinations and their shimmers. They're truly one of a kind. Oh, this one and Weather Balloon is so good as well. Let me show you a more up close. It's so pretty. Let me swatch this one for you though. I love it. Like, oh, do you see the green? It's so pretty. Okay, so number 8, I actually bought on a bunch of your recommendation, and I'm glad I did. It is the Flying Fiddles. Again, I really love the packaging. I think their packaging is really unique and beautiful, and I love that. But this color story is one of the most gorgeous neutral palettes with pops I have in my whole entire collection. I get asked quite often about palettes that have more neutral tones with special shades, and while I haven't picked up many of them, this is one, and it's so absolutely stunning. Look at this shade. It's so like a green, pink, gold, so stunning. This one as well. Truly just one of the best shimmer formulas. They're so high impact, shifty. I love their holographics, which we will be getting into. My only dislike for this one is I wish there was another matte. This one only has 4 mattes, but if you're someone like me and you like, I mean, if you're not like me and you don't mind this, or maybe you know you can just use it with other palettes, I think this is so fantastic. But if I'm being picky about it, I do wish that it had other mattes. However, if you have this palette and you have not tried these on the lid together, it's a must. It's so freaking beautiful. Highly recommend. But this is such a good one too. So this was my first palette I got in PR from Adept, and I didn't even know it was coming. It just popped up in my like shop app that I was getting a package from Adept, and I was like, wait, I didn't buy nothing. Listen, I was so freaking excited. I literally screamed for Amanda and I'd scared her, but it was funny. But it is the Adept Cosmetics Minka palette, and she is loved. I love this palette. My favorite shade in the whole thing, most of you probably already know because I did looks with this palette and I talked about it the whole entire time, but it is the shade Linda. I am such a sucker for a hollow. It takes my breath away, but there are so many good shades in this palette. Eliza is beautiful, and I love those like deep shades with the shift. I like using them to deepen up the outer corner even more, kind of like blending it into the mattes where it meets up, not like actually mixing it with the mattes. But this color story with the silver in here was so good. Mia is beautiful as well. Like, this is just such a fun palette. Not only are the shimmers fantastic, but just the color story overall I think is so good. Such a good palette for spring too. And I love that they put this bright pop here, Joshua. It's so pretty. Look at her. And Clara, she's gorgeous. Such a #1 palette. Coming in at number 6, this was my second palette I ever picked up from Adept, and it is the Samarian Sunset. When I opened this to do this, like to rank these, I gasped. It is so beautiful. My only thing with this one is I wish it went a little deeper because these shades are true to color and they don't deepen up on themselves very well. But this palette is so incredible. These shimmers are some of the most crazy, impactful shimmers I've ever seen in my freaking life. Like, let's swatch them. Look at Risa. Like, Jesus. It's so good. Let's do... I'm probably going to end up doing all of these ones. I love these. I mean, I love the others too, but these ones really just make my eyes cross. Look at that. Oh, they're so beautiful. Truly just so fantastic. They're just gorgeous. So, like, most of my favorite brands do have like special shades in their palette, but to pick up a palette like this and them all be special, and it's like with each swatch you just lose your mind a little more. It's so crazy. Look at this one. It's so pretty. I cannot say one word in this palette. Now these two are a little similar. They are different. Like the shift on this one is green and this one is more like red orange. On the finger they look similar, but in a swatch they are different. And these just swatch like a freaking dream. You can really see the difference in the shifts more than anything. Ooh, this one, Trill. It's so bright and beautiful. And that one, but this one. It's a hollow. So you already know it's my favorite. And they have like some of the absolute best holochromes that I've ever seen. They're like so shifty, so gorgeous. Like the reflex in them are so like obvious, like bold, beautiful. You can really see them on that finger. This is totally a #1 palette. It pains me to put it in this place, but I gotta rank them somewhere. So this one ranked here, but it is so stunning. I love it so much. If you are at all into that color story, I could not recommend it more. It's so beautiful. This one, I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I will have it linked down below, but it was my first palette from Adept Cosmetics, and it is the Heather Austin. So this is what started my love for them. They did such a fantastic job on this palette. I think this is so beautiful. Like, I'm loving the fall color story, but the shimmers they did in this palette paired with these mattes are just so spectacular. I love it so much. I've swatched these so many times. This palette is a mess anyways because it's one of my favorites. Look at Passport. So excited. That should be a shade name in my palette whenever I do one. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Hey Y'all is like a really pretty cool tone purple, but these two are my top favorites. Austin is so pretty. And then Smith is so gorgeous too. I was just talking about a shade in a palette in a video the other day, and I was saying I think I had another one in my collection like it. I can't remember what I was talking about, but I'm now realizing that's the shade that I was thinking about. But look at them. It's like disgusting how good they are. It just, that green is so freaking gorgeous. It's like way more green than what it's appearing. You can kind of see it there. It's just so beautiful. But if you can still get your hands on this one, I highly recommend. I'm so glad it was my first palette with them. Well, I have no doubt the other ones were good too, but this one really pulled me in. Those shimmers blew me away, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. I know they have restocked it a few times, so I don't know if it's still available, like I said, but If it is, I recommend. Okay, so now we are down to my top 4, and I am so excited for number 4 because I really, really love this one. Everything about it, and it is the Vivette. I don't know if it's pronounced Vivette or Vivette, but you get the point. This is so beautiful. And it goes from really light to really dark, which I love. It goes from light to really dark in the mattes and the shimmers, which I love even more. This is so freaking fun. This is such a, like, kind of chaotic color story, but I see so many different combos and pairings when I look at this palette. These two together would be beautiful. Like, think of two-tone looks, or these two as well, the green and the blue. You could do the green throughout the crease and then the blue, and then deep it up with ink, and then this on the lid. Like, there's so many different directions you could take a color story like this. Look at, I still got Heather Austin eyeshadow on my pinky, but do you see that? It's so good. It's green too. It's so good. I'm always so excited. And look at that one. I don't even know which one that one was. Oh, yeah, that one was a hollow. And then this shade Magic. It's so pretty too. You could see the holographic glitters in there. I don't even know what I've swatched. I just dove right in. That's Magic on the top. It's like sky blue, but it has the most gorgeous shifts. But this one is like a silver. Do you see how, like, shiny and glistening and just gorgeous those are? I didn't even do the deep one, but I'm out of space. But I love that one too. I feel like it adds a whole other layer to this. And I love that there's a black in this palette. You could really make some gorgeous smoky eyes as well. I just think it's fun. This is going to be such a fun palette for spring and summer because you do have those more colorful shades. The brights, the bright pink. I think they're perfect matte for springtime. So I'm super excited to have this one as well. Now we are down to my top 3, and these are the best of the best of the best. I love them with my whole entire heart, and I could not recommend them more. They're literally top favorites in my whole collection, not even just with Adept. So coming in at number 3 is the Amy Loves palette. Heather loves this palette because it is so freaking gorgeous. I love cool tones. I think they did such a good job on this one. It has so many different formulas. You have multi-chromes, duochromes, like high shine metallics. Like, they are some of the best in my collection. Like, do you freaking see that? So freaking awesome. Oh, and look at that one. Caramel. Now that's a silver. It's insane. And then lavender is so good too. Look at her. This is such a fabulous palette. This is one of my favorite collab palettes of all time because not only do I love the shimmers, the mattes, but I also really love the color story. This palette made me go outside of my comfort zone and is one of the reasons why I've fallen so in love with cool tone shadows. So I have a lot of love for this one, and for a good reason. I think it's fabulous quality. I've never had any issues with it or anything. Look at this one. It's so pretty. So stunning. I've never seen anything like that. Let me know if you have. It's like a bluish purple with a gold sheen. It's stunning. But I just think this is so great. They did such a great job. And I love the packaging and all of those things. I think it does a really good job at portraying what is inside of the palette. I didn't even swatch the hollow. I got so excited when I swatched those two top ones. But here we have the hollow, and it is called Indie. It's a great name. And it's so pretty. Look at them. I just love shades that really like, you could do the most basic kind of eye look and add something like this to the lid. And I feel like it just really turns heads. It's so beautiful, so fun. They make me so happy. Playing with my eyeshadow is like the greatest thing for me. I could be in the worst mood and pull out my palettes, whether I'm swatching or creating a really fun eye look or any of those things. They just bring me so much joy, and I just think they did such a beautiful job on this one. And I also really, really love the blush palette too. This is one of my favorite highlight, not that one. Well, that one's pretty too, but this one is one of my favorite highlights in my collection. It's so beautiful, especially when I want to reach for something that's more pink. I love the blush colors as well. I think it's so stunning. Coming in at number 2 is their newest palette. This is the Emo palette. So to me, this isn't giving emo. It's giving like emo maybe in springtime if you're not full on emo. But with that being said, this is freaking beautiful. I honestly am surprised it didn't take the #1 spot. But when I look at the next one, it just truly fills my heart with so much joy. But so does this one. It's so beautiful. So I did get this one in PR as well, which is super exciting. But come on. These shimmers in here are so good. MC1 is out of this world. It's so pretty. I absolutely love the video I created on this one. MC1 is sickening, but I love the look so much. I thought they were so beautiful. I had such a blast with this palette. And again, I love that they added the deeper shade, but it has like these really beautiful like reflex in it that are more like of a dusty mauve kind of shade. It's really, really stunning. I almost did MC1 again. That's how much I love that shade. Oh, and then we have another hollow, which I still have not used on the eyes yet, and I really, really need to. It reminds me of a shade in one of my Ensley Rain palettes and Bella Beauty Bar, the Poison Garden. But I don't remember which Ensley Rain palette it reminds me of. Let me know if you can think of it down below. There they are. They are truly just some of the most captivating shimmers I've ever seen in my life until you get to the next palette. But I love this one. I gave it a glowing review. I stand by what I said. I think it's so beautiful. I actually have a lot of trips coming up, and I think this might be one that I do take with me for those trips because I do want to play with it some more. But I wouldn't be surprised to see this at the very, very top of my March ranking, which will probably be up before this video, so we'll have to see. But I love this. I love this so much. Coming in at #1, I'm sure like if you've been here for a while, you probably won't be surprised, but it is the Cyborg Choir. So I bought this during like fall, and because it was always in the back of my mind, I wanted it so much, and I skipped on it, and I'm so glad that I picked it up because this one is packed with holochromes. It is so stunning, and not even just that. I love this color story so much, and I love the mattes. They go from really light to really dark. You have some really cool variations to mix together to use with some of the shimmers to create some really, really fun looks, but this palette is stunning. I love it with my whole entire heart. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of these. And I just had to show you what they look like. All of the hollows like off camera so you guys can just try to see why I freaking love this palette so much. I don't know if anything will ever beat it. It's probably, dare I say, a top 10 palette in my collection, and for very, very good reason. It's so packed full of holochromes and they are freaking stunning. I could just sit here like this all day long and stare at them. I literally stopped what I was doing to run downstairs and show Amanda how freaking beautiful they are. I mean, she was like, why are you walking around with that on your hand? But, you know, I tried They're just so freaking gorgeous. I love them. Now, I really don't think you could go wrong with any Adept palette. Like I said, I really love all the ones that I have. There's been so many that I've missed because, to be honest, I was not able to pick any up. I couldn't afford to. My first palette from them I bought in 2022, which was the Heather Austin palette, but ever since then I've tried to pick up as many as I can, and I love them so much. I've never felt disappointed by one. So if you're just waiting for that perfect palette to speak to you, hang in there. It will come, and I cannot freaking wait to see like what else they come out with. They're just truly such a fun, inspiring, captivating brand that really just blows me away. Every time I wear an Adept shadow on the eyes, I always get compliments when we're out in public and all of those things, because they truly are just so special. But you guys are going to have to let me know. Do you guys have any Adept palettes? I know a bunch of you do, so let me know which ones are your favorite. What have I missed out on? Because I know there have been so many. I know the Minka palette was a re-release, and I did not have the original, but I can't wait to see what else they come out with and how they continue to blow my mind. I don't know, sometimes with some of these brands, I think they cannot possibly create something better than the one they did prior, and then they do. And it happens all the time with Adept and Unearthly Cosmetics. I drew a blank. Bella Beauty Bar, like Diveroon. There's so many good brands that I love. Gourmand Girls. So many good ones. This was such a fun video. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts down below. How would you have ranked these palettes? Let us know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.